Hello, and welcome to Anime Territory. I am your host this week, Benjamin Shabbing, and with me as always is my co-host, Johnny Duh! And we have two special guests, Alex Walt and BROCKIRA.
You did a good job. You did not spike too high on my sound.
I went back a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, mine's shot.
Yeah. Luckily, we don't ever use yours. We really only take yours with your in-laptop mic as a precaution in case the laptop starts freezing, like my old laptop used to do in the early aughts of the pod.
Yep.
We've gotten a little bit better since then. Just a little bit.
You've got a new computer. We both got new computers.
I meant, like, in general.
Oh.
You know, our recording definitely, is with a microphone on a computer that does not freeze on us. Uh-huh. Microphone's the same. Mm-hmm. And I feel like we know what we're doing a little bit.
Yeah.
There are definitely episodes where we're like, I have nothing to say. So let's just say nothing for 20 to 30 minutes. Mm-hmm.
But today, if you haven't caught the hint, we are doing Akira.
Yes. So this qualifies as the banger of the year of bangers, right?
Yes.
Because not every episode we've released in the year of bangers is a banger. But this one definitely qualifies. Mm-hmm. It's a classic. I don't know what to say, other than Brock's never seen it. Alex, how many times do you think you've seen it?
At least 2 to 3 times.
Okay. I think I'm in like the 5 to 6 range right now with how many times I've seen it.
I'm 2 or 3.
I really, really wanted to watch it in a theater this time around. I'm like, I think this would hit me harder in a theater environment. But
have they done one recently?
Probably, but probably not near us.
That's true. Okay.
We can rent a theater.
So, let's go into... Should we say why we're doing this, basically? It's because we felt bad about Brock being out of the Halloween?
It's a confluence of things. Number one, we did feel bad about Brock missing, but it was just a timing thing. Your guys' schedules do not go well together.
They do not.
No.
And then...
Also, screw you, Brock. I took your place now.
What do you mean, screw you? Did you not like being on the episode?
No, I said, screw you, Brock. I have taken his place now.
Oh,
I have usurped him.
I thought you meant, like, damn you, I had to do it since you couldn't.
No, the exact opposite.
Okay.
So I thought that was a good episode.
I thought we did well on that. So there's that. There's also the fact that this is Movie Night Crew.
Yes.
So we are doing 80s movies right now. And for whatever reason, after we determined our 87 movie, we said, well, everybody's got their 88 picks, except for me, because I had to forfeit my 88 picks. So everybody chose Akira, including me, because I had to forfeit my picks. And then you two fuckers only picked Akira with one of your picks, and you filled your other slot with something else. But you basically made me and Shabs fill our picks with Akira.
We did not make you.
We made me.
We made you, yes.
And then you implied to Ben that everybody was picking Akira for everything.
I thought that was the agreement. Yeah. I'm fine with both of my picks being Akira, but I thought the agreement was...
Hey, to be fair, I threw They Live In as my other pick.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been trying to force Carpenter in as much as possible, and we've gotten one Carpenter movie in? Two.
The first two. We got The Fog and Thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. So, but anyway, then we rolled to see if we got Akira or one of the other 2 slots out of 8. We had a 3 and 4 chance of getting it. Odds would be 3 to 1.
Yes.
On it, because that's how odds work. Anyway, then we decided, okay, we have rolled that. This week was actually supposed to be us watching the 87 movie, but we're like, we can get Brock and we can record an episode before we have movie night again, which is when the episode will air. So, like, let's just do 88 this week. Get Brock on the mic. Get it recorded. Because we're not going to have another movie night until 2 weeks from now, which is when this episode will be released. So we moved it up. We're like, yeah. So that's the confluence of events as to why we're doing Akira. Also, we need something to fill the spot. We know what we're doing in December, and then we know what we're doing after that. But we're like, we need to get something in for the end of November. And we're only doing one thing in December. Well, I mean, we can go ahead and say now. We're only doing one thing in the middle of December because we're going to be moving to a monthly format. And we're going to be releasing an episode on the first of the month. So I didn't feel like releasing an episode on December 28th or whatever it was going to be. And then
New Year.
And then immediately release another episode on the 1st. So
Gotcha.
we will have a 3-day break in there. That's going to be our new format. Coming once a month on the 1st of the month.
Mm-hmm.
So, what... I don't know why I'm leading the conversation.
I don't know why.
Ben, take over.
Okay. I wanted Brock's opinions last. So, Alex, what's your opinions on Akira?
I really enjoy this movie. After, like, even the first time seeing it. This is literally my first time watching the 2001 English dub.
Okay.
Which, I don't know how I feel about. It's not bad. Like, I liked it. But, like, I'm getting it mixed up a little bit with how I also remember. At the same time, I was like, I have no memory of any of this. I need to rewatch this again.
You need to rewatch it again?
Yeah.
Because I'm kind of feeling like I've never watched the 1988 dub. Should I do that?
Yes.
Should I watch the sub? I might have watched the sub once.
I've done the sub once for sure, and I've done the 88 dub for once.
I looked at like part of the dub list because I was trying to find the name of the guy who plays Tetsuo. And I was like, Cam Clark is in this? I'm fairly for sure Cam Clark voices Leonardo in the 1980s Ninja Turtles show. And I think he also does a voice on the animated special Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer. Fairly for sure he does a voice
Oh,
in that.
he's in that?
I think so.
Oh,
I think
damn.
he's like the business guy.
Well, you also have to understand, this is the 80s. Who's dubbing stuff?
That's true.
Yeah, it's not the anime dub industry has not really boomed yet, so it's mostly the cartoon dub industry.
Mm-hmm.
So, Cam Clark, I'm double checking to see. Yes, he is Leonardo and Rocksteady in the 80s Ninja Turtles. And he serves as a voice double for Matthew Broderick in Singing of Simba in Lion King 2, Simba's Pride.
That's so many accomplishments there.
So, yeah, I'm like, man,
Have
that
you
would
watched
be...
Lion King 2?
I think I might have.
Okay. It's basically Romeo and Juliet.
So it's more Shakespeare ripoffs. Got
Yeah,
it.
it's Shakespeare.
I mean, the original was just Hamlet.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
I mean, it was also a ripoff of a straight-up Japanese anime from...
Yeah, Kimbo the White Lion.
Yeah. Like, almost shot for shot.
And now I'm just trying to think what the Egyptian mythology was. Horus and his uncle.
I was correct. He is in Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. It is who I think it is. I'm fairly for sure it's that voice actor from the Ninja Turtles, but it could have been a different Ninja Turtle, and I was getting them mixed up. So, yeah.
Just writing a note to watch Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer.
Do you want to do that this year?
Hell yeah.
All right.
I'm out.
Not for movie night.
Grandma.
That's
Good.
for my own personal movie night.
Now, if we're doing Rankin and Bass Christmas movies...
Like a movie or just a TV special?
It's
a direct-to-DVD / TV special thing.
Okay.
So, like Lion King 2.
Simba's Pride. Okay. So Alex liked it. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I liked it. I feel like the more I watch these movies, the less impact they have on me, which is why I thought this time around, I'm like, it'd be really good if I was watching this in a movie theater. Because I'm not quite getting the impact I want, but I think that's just because I've seen it so many times.
Okay. When was the last time you saw it?
It's probably been a couple of years, but I think we were in this house.
Okay. Because I think it still hit for me this time. But again, I haven't seen it as much as you.
So,
yeah. Well, and I've also just reread the first volume of the manga, which I got for Christmas last year, in preparation for this. And there's some really cool stuff in there, and there's some really cool stuff I remember from like volume 2 when I read it, but I haven't read anything past that. And my like goal right now is just to get it in physical, one volume at a time. So I always have like a volume of it on my Christmas list or whatever. And that's how I want to experience it now is physical. Except, of course, they did the thing where they mirror it and you read it left to right instead of right to left. Which is just a little disappointing that they turned it into a normal graphic novel for U.S. consumption. I don't know if it really matters per se. It just throws me off. They did that with some early printings of... what's the... was it Robert Rodriguez who directed it? The Alita Battle Angel.
Yeah.
Some early printings of Alita Battle Angel did that too. They mirrored it, and it threw me off to no hell. I'm like, how am I supposed to read this? What am I, an American?
Yes.
Not a weeb? But, yeah, I don't know. It didn't hit as hard for me this time, but I think, I don't know, movie night vibe is a little off, too, when it's the four of us are all talking.
Oh, yeah, we're
that's
making fun of it and enjoying it at the same time.
Yeah, so... But I don't know. That's why I'm feeling a little iffy on it. But I think that's just a me thing and not a movies thing. So,
okay.
What are your thoughts on it, Ben? Before we get to Brock's.
No, I thought it ruled. Yeah, it's great. It's classic for a reason. It's top notch.
Yeah.
Like, I think of the three of us that did see it, it's probably been the longest since I've seen it. It's probably been at least 10 years, I would say.
Yeah, it's one of those movies where you feel like, you know, I just watched that. I don't need to watch that again so soon. But it has been a while. I keep putting it off.
Honestly, for me, it's been more of like, I should really watch that again and then proceed to not watch it.
Yeah.
I think mainly for us, it's just like, we're not going to watch this unless we're actually going to like record about it. So
yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah, that's partly why we're moving to a month schedule. I think it's just fatigue of getting stuff watched within 2 weeks. So, but we've kept BROCKIRA silent for long enough.
Yes. BROCKIRA, what is your opinions on Akira?
I like it. I definitely see how it became a instant classic and why it's been so, what's the word? Referenced in so much media. Especially the slide.
Yeah, I mean, you can, if you've been living under a rock and somehow you found our podcast before you found the video compilation of all the Akira bike slides, go watch the Akira bike slide compilations. They're phenomenal. Every time I see it, I get so happy. And yeah, they've done it with motorcycles, they've done it with bicycles. I'm fairly sure they've done it with like a horse girl running before. Or something like that.
A couple of them were just people.
Yeah. They might have done... Did they do one with Pokemon and the...
Officer Jenny does it.
Oh, Officer
Jenny, yeah.
Okay, well, I thought maybe the Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet that you could ride around. Miraidon or Koraidon.
That was not in the
you bike slide
compilation I
it
saw.
down. Okay.
I don't
Yeah, but how
so.
old was the compilation you saw?
I don't know. The last one was like 2001, so there could be one. It's just the video that I saw.
The video you saw only went as far as 2001? Because that wouldn't have covered the one that happens... Well, it's the one that happens in Batman the Animated Series. Does it happen in Teen Titans?
Yeah, they had that one in there.
They have the Batman the Animated Series, but does it happen in Teen Titans?
Yes. There was a Teen Titans one.
But that's also probably 2001 there, John.
Oh.
2021.
Oh.
You said 2001.
I'm sorry, 2021.
Okay. I'm like, what the fuck? There's a lot of animation since then. But
no, I am sorry. No,
okay, think about that.
21.
I guess Teen Titans did come out. It was
It's
after
like 2003.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, because there's a Teen Titans, there's a couple Fooly Coolies, a bunch of Yu-Gi-Ohs. That's going to happen, though, when you have a
motorcycle
Yu-Gi-Oh! There was an Adventure Time. And then... What was the other main one?
Was the Adventure Time one in Fiona and Cake, though?
No, this one was just Marceline.
Oh, yeah. She does ride a motorcycle.
Oh, there's a Steven Universe, the movie.
Yes.
Like Lion.
Yes, Lion does a bike slide. That might be what I'm thinking of more than the Pokemon branded one. But Steven Universe is full of anime homages to scenes. Like, anytime Pearl fights, it's like, that's probably a Revolution Girl Lutania pose. Anyway, Brock, did you have any other thoughts before we go too far?
No, not really on it.
Okay. So, what did you think Akira was going to be about? Like, how did this differ from your perceptions?
I mean, the most that I knew about it was Toshiro getting powers and then becoming the giant creature at the
You mean
end.
Tetsuo?
Tetsuo.
You're still gonna say it, right?
All right,
I
I need your weep card.
I never say names right. What you talking about?
It took years for Brock to get fellow friend of the show Dylan Rowe's name last night. I still don't know if he can say it correctly.
Rowie?
There you go.
There you go.
You called him Rolly forever.
Did I?
Yes.
I don't remember.
You hanging out with Rolly? No. So you really only knew that he got powers.
Yeah, and that was it. So I'm like, all right.
Did you know that he got big? Like from the... Did you watch the South Park episode?
Yeah, and I knew that was the other thing that I knew came from this movie is him.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just had a question that went away. What was it? So his powers were just awakened, they say.
Yes. I think if we examine the mythology of the movie, as the movie presents it, and not necessarily the manga, because again, I'm only really familiar with Volume 1 of the manga. I've read Volume 2 a long time ago.
Yeah.
Spoilers for an almost 40-year-old movie.
Yeah. But how the movie presents it is every human has the ability to tap into like infinite energy.
Yes.
Or
to
every
the knowledge
species,
of the universe.
Every like species, amoebas, like when they're talking about how like all of a sudden maybe like what happens if an amoeba can all of a sudden tap into the potential that a human has
and build a house.
And like that's like so many levels of
Above.
Yeah, so many levels above our understanding. And so somehow, possibly, humans have the ability to go tap into something even, that many layers even above us, which, we would not be able to understand. It would probably go out of control and cause mass destruction, which is what happens and what people are scared of, what the government is trying to stop in this movie.
But also, they're probably trying to harness it.
Yes. Well, it's one of those things that if we don't harness it, then our enemies will. Like that's their rationale behind it. And I think the message of this movie is there is no harnessing it, but maybe one day
we'll learn how to use it.
We'll learn, possibly, but we're not ready for it yet. So yeah, in this movie, he just awakens to the power. And he is growing into it much too quickly. Whereas with the other subjects, the little kids in the movie, they did not get nearly as much tapped into it, or they're not growing as much. They're a lot more carefully nurtured, too, from a lot longer ago till now, and heavily medicated to suppress this. Whereas, I think it's clear in the movie, it's most certainly clear in the manga that using the powers basically is a reaction to a splitting pain that he feels. Like he has a headache constantly in the manga, in the Volume 1, whereas he takes over the Joker gang and uses them to just go and steal a bunch of drugs from people because it's trying to alleviate the pain in his head. And it's like, he just like shot up some stuff that would kill somebody. And it's like, all right, I feel a little bit better. Now let's go and ride bikes around and fight the other gangs that we've pissed off from stealing all their drugs. And Kaneda gets his hands during like the scene where the kid is being chased by the government. The wheelchair, floating chair kid shows up with the government to try to capture the other little kid back. And it's like, we have a sedative, like, because the other kid's powers are going out of control too from being away for so long. And Kaneda steals that sedative. And then he has like this school nurse that he's been having sex with to get drugs.
Who has?
Kaneda.
Okay.
Like examine it, and she's like, yeah, we opened up the capsule, and like one of these little specks that's in this capsule is like, I don't understand everything that's in it, but it's like 100 times stronger than like those full pills you guys are taking. And this is a pill filled with them. So, that's kind of... The manga volume 1 ends with the government basically being like, we've got more of those capsules. Or like, Tetsuo takes it and everybody's like, oh shit, that would kill him. Even more so. And he like passes out for a little bit, and then he stands up. And he's like, finally my headache is gone. And they're like, okay, but you're about to withdraw from that, so you should probably come with us because we've got more. And that's like where Volume 1 ends. So Volume 1 is very much, we're talking a little bit before we started watching of how things change in the movie. And it's, definitely different, but a lot of the same stuff happens, just not quite right. Like they're not fighting the Jokers when they have the accident. They're just like broke into the interstate to the old city and are just driving around for fun when they run into the kid. The Joker stuff happens afterwards, and it's mostly them gathering up the other gangs and going against Tetsuo, who is wrested control of the Jokers by basically killing off their members until they give them all their drugs. So like we still get like a cool bike fight with them. We still get the accident that happens, but it's very much expanded upon in this. I do want to talk just for a second. Do you guys remember the scene where Kaneda is off of his bike and he is like waiting for the bike to charge at him, and then he jumps and like is able to knock the guy off the back or off his bike or off the bike? I just like that scene. That's a cool scene. I just wanted to draw attention to it.
And Kaneda does that twice in the movie.
Yeah.
He does it in that scene, and then he does it again to the guy on the
flying bike.
Yeah. So,
he has one move, and
he is good at it.
But yeah, so those are some of the differences in the first volume of the manga. I can't really tell you much else other than what I've heard. I know that Akira is not just a bunch of jars. He's like a character, and Tetsuo is sort of like his lieutenant at one point. Highlights Tetsuo teleports and then punches a hole in the moon. I don't know if it was clear enough, but one of his powers is not just flying, but also teleporting.
Well, we know somebody has that power because they keep teleporting people.
Yeah, though their teleportation is a lot weirder. It's like, I don't know what their rules are, because they just like are walking across the water and then like walk a few steps and disappear, which is, I don't know, like why couldn't you just teleport? Why did you have to walk across the water and then walk a few steps and disappear? But
dramatic effect.
Yeah, I guess that's just the movie trying to be cryptic about things. So, but yeah, there's definitely differences, and things are definitely expanded upon. I would say, from my memory of what this movie covers, is until the climax, it's pretty much like Volume 1 and 2, and then just ending. And I don't know if the ending is exactly the same in the manga, but
if I remember, I don't think it is.
Yeah, I think it's slightly different. So.
Okay, so question about the movie. So Akira, he's in the bottles.
Yeah.
Is he the cause of the first explosion?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm fairly for sure that is implied in manga and anime. Is that him awakening to his powers caused the first explosion.
Okay.
Which everybody took as a bomb and starts the war and blah, blah, blah. Now we have to build Neo Tokyo.
Yep. How did they get his bones, though?
I don't think he was destroyed in the explosion.
Okay, so the explosion happened, and they're like, "Hey, we got to test on this guy, basically kill him."
Yeah.
Or did he die with the explosion and they just like, yeah, we're gonna.
Well, they said they did experiments on him and stuff.
Yeah. So, well, I think they did experiments on him and the other kids in the facility. That's that flashback we get towards the end, and we're seeing those memories. And then I think something there triggered the explosion. And possibly, the other kid's psychic powers were able to preserve his body. But he was... Again, he's not dead in the manga, so I can't give you anything more than what we saw in the movie. Or I don't know, maybe the same thing happened in the manga and he reforms like he does in the movie. I don't know. I didn't get that far, I don't think.
Do you think it's weird they put an Olympic stadium right next to a super secret military base?
Not just next to it, above it.
No.
I think the reason for the stadium was so that they could funnel funds into there without it looking suspicious.
Oh,
So
okay.
what's this construction site? Oh, it's the new Olympic complex. That's a lot of money. Yeah, stadiums are expensive. Not these secret government facility. We don't have
With
one of those
cool,
down
like,
there.
sideways elevators.
Yeah. Those are... Yeah, no, I'm fairly for sure... This is something they talked about in the manga briefly, is that they're like, how did they figure out that we had a government base here? Because there's like a leak on the council. Because it was, again, supposed to be a top secret thing. And the Olympics was a cover. It was a Mount Rushmore. The Olympics was a Mount Rushmore.
The Olympics were a Mount Rushmore?
Yeah.
I mean,
wow.
the leak was definitely not the guy who looks like a mole.
Not that guy. That guy, he's solid. You can't... He's not shifty at all.
Okay. I'm trying to think if there's any other questions I have.
I don't even remember what that guy's name was. Did they ever name him?
I have no idea.
I don't think so.
There's too many names to care about that guy. I think we probably got a name, but
How much? Do you remember how much they go into like the cult? Is that in the manga?
yes. And like the character that's got like the afro or whatever is like a point of there's some like confusion there. As far as in one of the dubs or possibly in the sub as well in the movie, they like gender swapped that person. I thought it was a woman, but it was a guy, or maybe vice versa. I don't remember. But that is like that person praying with the afro is a prominent character from what I remember in the manga. Leading the cult or whatever.
Okay.
So the cult of Akira.
Do we
Doomsday Cult.
want to talk maybe favorite scenes?
Well, I talked about one of mine already. No, I really, the whole bike fight at the beginning, I think, is just phenomenal.
Chef's kiss.
My personal favorites is I like it when Tetsuo stops that tank shell.
Oh yeah, okay.
I think that's awesome. And then I like the bridge scene where he collapses the bridge.
There's that. I also like the really messed up scene with the kids trying to get to Tetsuo.
Yeah.
The first really trippy scene.
Yeah, where they're all like in these toy monster things.
It's like toy. They like made mechs that look like toys.
Made
That's
out of
awesome.
toys.
Yeah. Powered by psychic powers. So mechs or armor or whatever.
But it was all like a psychic vision, because the only thing that was damaged was what? The door and all the glass?
Yeah, and that was Tetsuo like using his powers that was actually damaged. So.
But it kind of seemed like all of them were there since they then vanished and did their teleport.
Were they actually there, or were they just like psychically projecting? Because I'm fairly for sure that one girl does not leave her little bed.
But it was done the same way as like later when the chick and the one kid was on the water. It's vanished, teleport the exact same way. That's where I'm like...
That just might be the girl's power. That she's able to like teleport them like that.
Yeah, I don't think she actually leaves though. I think that's more of a psychic vision of her. I don't know. It's weird to say. And I guess this would be the second trippy scene, because the first one is in the street when he thinks his guts are on the ground, and then we flash to him like scooping them up. That scene's pretty great too.
The violence is actually good in this movie.
Yeah, the violence is like brutal, but still watchable.
Oh yeah,
that makes sense.
When Tetsuo was it Tetsuo who actually clubbed the guy, or was it?
Yeah, I mean, or it wasn't Tetsuo. You talking about when they're on the bike?
Yeah.
Well,
I think that was
does
Yamagata.
But Yamagata,
He's the one who had the iron pipe when they're riding on the bike.
But I'm talking about the one guy who crashed and then got clubbed real hard, where we saw the helmet and everything afterwards. Was that Yamagata?
No, that
I
was
think
the
that
other
was
one.
Tetsuo.
I mean, they were just like, they were beating the shit out of a guy, and Kaneki is like, if you go any further, you'll kill him.
No, not that. It was like during the bike.
beginning.
It was at the beginning.
Yeah.
It was still part of the bike chase.
Right before the
Yeah,
crash.
yeah, that was Yamagata. I'm fairly for sure that did that. I think. We'll just have to go watch the movie again. It's early. It's only 9 o'clock. I don't have to work till 8 tomorrow.
I don't have to work till 6
a.m.
Yep.
Alex, you're
4:30 a.m.
Just
Yeah, I'll be going to bed around then. It's fine.
I also like the lasers.
oh yeah.
Laser
It's
weapons.
hilarious. Kaneda does the best shot with the laser.
And from the
Kaneda
hip.
Mary Sue.
He's good at bike riding. He's good at firing the laser.
He's terrible with women.
Yeah. He is.
Well, no. He's just bad with the one, but in an endearing way.
Yes. Though he's definitely more of a like scumbag in the manga. 'Cause like I mentioned, there's the nurse that he's sleeping with for drugs,
I mean,
and like,
Is he 15 in the manga?
yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
I'm
I
fairly
kinda,
for sure.
I kind of assumed he has the pop collar.
Mm.
Ever since Tucker and Dale, you see a pop collar, it's like, all right, that guy's a douchebag.
Yeah. I think at one point the nurse says, "I'm pregnant," and he goes, "Cool. Can I watch you give birth? Can I watch you have it or something like that?"
That's gross.
I don't know if that nurse character comes back. He got like, I guess his flippant response. She was giving him the silent treatment in this, but he's kind of moved on already at that point, dealing with other shit. So I don't know if he ever goes back to that quote unquote romance, but like he's definitely like fine with using women for his own gain. So yeah, a little bit more of a scumbag in the manga, which I think is maybe something that the anime gets a little bit better at, making him a little bit more likable then. Because I think he's likable in this.
Yeah.
We don't see him regularly doing drugs or taking advantage of people. He's just sort of hanging out, and he's fighting is the most that we see. But that wasn't even necessarily like them starting it that time around. Kind of.
They started the first one.
Yeah.
They were like, the clown gang's here. Let's beat them up.
Yeah.
Let's fuck their shit up.
But there is an implication there of like, okay, they've dealt with these people before. Like, so you can sort of... I don't think we should do this, but I think us as a movie-going, like, general populace can stomach that sort of violence.
Yeah, they're both rival gangs. They're going to beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
It's kind of understood what they're doing.
Yeah, it doesn't make them look like the... because it is a terrible thing in real life. I want to make that very clear, that we should not be okay with it, but we are okay with it in movies.
Gang violence.
But we're so desensitized in movies that that's something that we can be like, but he's such a good guy.
We don't condone motorcycle gang violence.
True.
Let's be specific here. Other gang violence on the fence.
50-50.
Eh,
Motorcycle gang violence.
Judge it as it comes.
Only if it's dance battles.
Ooh. Every gang battle has to be a dance battle.
So we're doing West Side Story again.
Yes.
Somebody brought a knife to a dance battle.
Brought a knife to a dance battle.
I mean, I was thinking more like a Breakin' 2 Electric Boogaloo is very much a dancing replaces fighting in those movies.
Never actually seen that movie.
I have not either, I don't think. I've just watched extensive people talk about it. To the point where they mention, like, every time there's, like, quote-unquote a fight scene, it's just done as dance choreography. Whereas in West Side Story, they definitely have, like, dance battles, but I think there's implied, like, actual violence that also happens in those, in those movies. Though we've only seen the remake. I have not seen the...
I have seen the original, but it's been almost 30 years at this point. Okay.
Yeah. That was a different movie night movie.
Mm-hmm.
Were we doing Just like Spielberg stuff?
No, we're doing genres.
Those genres.
And that was the musical.
Oh, yes.
That was the Western musical double feature.
Yeah, what was the Western that we watched? Oh, it was Brock's
Mountain Men or whatever.
That movie sucked.
That movie sucked.
Direct-to-video dad DVDs.
Charlton Heston starring racist movie.
Maybe it wasn't direct-to-video then if it was Charlton Heston, but like is one of those compilations of, and I've got some of those too. I got like
I got you those for Christmas. You've watched what, 10 of them?
No, I wasn't even talking about that. I was talking about my Western compilation I got from my grandparents for Christmas one year, and it's like Ronald Reagan's in one of these. Weird. Yeah. Anyway, Akira. I mean, it's a classic. What can we say about Akira that hasn't been said a million times already? Mm-hmm. Bike's cool. They do the little thing where the lights leave sort of an after image that is really good.
It's a very cyberpunk thing.
Yeah.
Yes. The backgrounds.
The backgrounds are so good.
Like, people are just walking, and it's like, look at all, like, there's cracks in the pavement, and there's a lot of graffiti that looks like it's been there. You know, it is so painstakingly beautiful, and we don't. I want everything that gets made to look like that. We'd get a lot less anime, but it'd be way better.
Favorite background is just like the facility. It's like super bright yellowish.
Which facility?
Or the hospital.
Like hospital facility where like Tetsuo breaks out of. There's a couple outer shots of it. I think it's really cool.
Oh, okay. You're talking about like the light shining out of the window makes it bright yellow?
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
I love how, like, during the entire movie, you never really see anything but streets and everything. And then we cut to the quote-unquote spy councilman, and he's just this big-ass house in the middle of this green space.
Well, he's rich.
Yeah.
And he's an asshole.
Are they in the old city? Or are they in technically Neo?
No, I think they're in the new city, and they go to the old city.
Okay.
In the manga, at least, they're like taking the highway to the old city, and then they're like, "Oh shit!" It just stops here in the middle. Like they almost fall off of it. I think he basically does a bike slide to not fall off of the cliff. Mm-hmm. So I've got the manga in front of me. I'll see if I can pull up the scene while you guys are talking.
Okay. Go ahead.
So I do have one complaint about the movie.
Okay.
And that is the intro. The music. Song, whatever, that's playing in the very beginning with the bike fight.
Oh, I thought that was fine. When you realize they're saying their names.
Yeah, and it's like, what? It's just a bunch of Tetsuo,
I just thought it was funny.
Tetsuo,
yeah,
Kaneda.
Is that all you wanted to bring up about the music?
The other thing is, like, I'm not the biggest fan of, like, the score in general, I guess. I
think there are parts where it's not great, but other parts where it's really good. I think it's a little inconsistent.
I can kind of.
I think it does a pretty good job of setting the atmosphere, and for the most part, I don't notice it.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's the thing, though. It's like, for me, it was kind of like breaking almost, like when it was just like the mostly vocal stuff. It kind of just broke it and didn't make kind of brought me out of it being like a cyberpunk dystopia kind of thing.
I got you.
Yeah. But I think those vocals give birth to like some of the vocals that we see in like Ghost in the Shell later on. And the Ghost in the Shell's like vocals and all that. But again, sorry, let me finish my thought before I go on to my next thought. Ghost in the Shell's vocals, I think, do a great job, but they also like are given basically scenes to themselves of just like establishing shots when they have like vocals playing.
Yeah,
it's also more like Japanese that we don't understand. Whereas the vocals in this one are more like, well, they're saying their names.
Well, it's not just that. It's just later on where they're just like, they're singing notes, essentially.
Yeah.
And that just kind of brought me out of it being cyberpunk to an extent.
I don't know. I think there's definitely a space in cyberpunk for music like this. Because I feel like we get some similar stuff in Ghost in the Shell. But those are a lot of like establishing shots of the city, and there's not much else going on. At least the scene that I'm thinking of.
Yeah, the scene I'm thinking of is great.
Yeah. We should watch Ghost in the Shell. When are we going to do the 90s?
I don't know what to discuss after the 80s.
Yeah. Because we don't always just do. We should note, since we have movie crew on, we talked about it a little bit. We don't just do decades. Right now we've done a decade. This is our second time doing a decade.
Yes.
We did the 2000 to 2010
Without Alex.
And then we're now doing the 80s. Mm-hmm. But we've done genres before, where each week is a different genre that we pick. Mm-hmm. And we've done
Pixar. Since I've been
Pixar,
here, as genres, Pixar, and now 80s.
Yeah. And before we did the 2000s, it was showing Brock every Ghibli movie.
Yeah.
So, and we recorded an episode on that too.
Yeah, where I put Ponyo as my number 3.
Yeah, and I'm proud of you for that. So it's the best thing you ever did.
All your life's accomplishments are outshone by you putting Ponyo at number 3 on your Ghibli rankings.
Since I also put Grave of the Fireflies pretty high, that also brought it down, right?
No, that movie is phenomenal. I just don't ever want to watch it again.
I'd watch it today. Well, not today. Probably tomorrow. It's late. Yeah. Okay. Anybody else have any closing thoughts?
I mean, if you have not watched Akira, see if you can find a showing of it somewhere and go watch it. Otherwise, if you can't, go watch it. Go watch it. That's my final thought.
I agree. Everybody should watch Akira.
It's a classic for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It is still being replicated today.
And being talked about today.
And still outshines the animation today. It's
so many people were influenced by this movie. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, I'm not even talking that. I'm just it's a beautiful work of art that you do not get today.
Yeah.
I'll say it. CGI just can't do the same thing that hand-drawn animation can.
Well, to be fair, there's actually CGI in this movie too.
There is some CGI in it. It's not noticeable to me. I think it's a lot of the that professor's radar thing that shows the power levels.
That, I think, probably a lot of the certain vehicles too at some point.
I like the space beam scene. If we're talking about favorite scenes, when they fire the space beam.
Oh, the soul.
Yeah, soul. And they're like, did it get him? I don't know. They're reading. We're too close. It's fried. Shoot it again. And then Tetsuo flies up and destroys it, which he does instead of punching a hole in the moon. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, I don't know. I wish we had more to say about Akira, but I don't think there's much else to say about it. So,
I mean, since we were just kind of watching it to enjoy it versus trying to break everything down and then talk about it, because once again, this is a 40-ish year old movie.
Yeah.
And so many other people have broken it down.
Yeah, we're not literary film experts. We're not going to give you a breakdown that is more complex than what is out there.
Well, that's Sunny Boy.
Of us four, I'm the one who took a film class, but that was in high school.
So did I.
Oh shit!
I was the only one of this group who did not take Mr. Church's film class.
Mine was not Mr. Church.
Oh, it was. Oh, did you have it with Mr. Wilson?
No, I had it with Linval at Effingham.
Oh, sorry. Did you take the
multimedia class?
The multimedia class where you made a film?
Yes, made and critiqued.
Yeah, that was not available to us anymore.
Yeah,
we took film as lit.
I was part of someone's project for that.
Yeah, we just watched
I was the hostage.
Yeah. You have the textbook too. I bought that for you for your birthday one year. You probably haven't read much of it.
I tried to, but I'm like, I should probably watch these movies.
I mean, what was it? The final chapter was just
Citizen Kane.
Yeah.
It's a Citizen Kane of movies. I don't know what to tell you.
It's a pretty good fucking movie. It's a
pretty good movie.
It was the first. Was it not the first one to win all the Oscars?
No, it was famously snubbed because he pissed off the wrong people with that movie.
Well, it's because the Oscars and most award shows like that are bullshit. So,
hey, look, Lord of the Rings is.
It was kind of a
I don't know.
Satire autobiography of one of the most powerful newspaper moguls, and it pissed off that mogul. So
yeah.
Now we can make something that pissed off newspaper moguls because newspapers are powerless.
Yeah, the only Oscar I think I won was for screenplay. Did not win Best Picture.
Oh, man. That's a shame.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was also a shame that Green Mile, or no, Shawshank Redemption didn't win because Schindler's List was in the same year.
I mean, I think Schindler's List is better.
Yeah.
But
also, I don't think Shawshank was nominated, was it?
Well, it's either that or Green Mile, one of those that came out with Schindler's List, and it's like, this one didn't win. That one? Understand.
Okay.
No, it's more like Shakespeare in Love beating Saving Private Ryan. Anyways.
That's other movies.
Any other movies you want to talk about?
Still say, when are we watching Vampire Hunter D?
I mean, sometime. When did that come out? What decade is that?
That is 80s also.
Did we miss it then?
Yeah, we missed it.
Well, whenever we get back around to the 80s. So,
I think it was more the fact I was trying to figure out when it came out and also like how to watch it, and it. Yeah.
Hey, well,
I'm trying to remember if I don't think I've seen that movie.
There's like two of them. There was another one that came out in like the 2000s.
I'm pretty sure I've seen Ninja Scroll, but not Vampire Hunter D.
Also seen Ninja Scroll. I think that was also 80s.
that feels like it might be 1990.
You might be right though.
Or 91 or something. Anyway. You want to lead us out here, Ben?
Thanks for listening. You can follow us on X/Twitter at anime_territory. We are on most podcast services, and we are on YouTube. We are Anime Territory. We are the Cityscape.
I don't know if those other anime territories are still out there. I don't know if you find them when you look for us.
I don't know.
But, you're now leaving the anime territory.
Goodbye.